Did you change your gloves after you handled his?
I didn't have an alarm, sir. I don't have to change gloves unless you ask me to do it.
Yeah, I do. If you're going to make me do a pat down.
If you're going to ask me to do it now, I'll change them now. But he did not have an alarm.
But you handled his...
He didn't have an alarm for explosive residue on his device, and therefore I didn't have to change my glove.
But
it wasn't explosive residue.
It's ion mobility spectroscopy. It works by way of drift tube. And so it alarms for the... You guys need better.
You know a lot more about it than I do. So this man hasn't had a pat down yet?
No.
Come on over. Where's your luggage at?
It's on my... right here.
It's right where?
Why am I getting a pat down?
Because you are getting a pat down because we're following our protocol for an alarm.
But you guys didn't do the contamination protocol correctly.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. You need a pat down.
Okay,
so
what's your name?
Get you on your aircraft. My name's Stephen Knob.
Okay.
Here's my airport ID. Here's my government ID. If you want to take a picture of it.
Yeah. And I want you guys to also know that you're not following your contamination protocol over there. Do you recognize that?
Okay. No, I don't recognize that because
you had an alarm right. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I watched it. You had an alarm go off. No one cleaned off the surface. They immediately put my laptop on that same surface.
Okay. Well, we're going to take care of business from this point forward. I can't do anything.
And now I'm being subjected to an evasive pat down because you guys didn't follow protocol. That's really sad.
I don't know if the table was cleaned or not.
It wasn't.
I was resolving.
Ask that lady over there. She cleaned it.
And take care of that.
Did it alarm the second time?
No, it didn't.
So why am I being subject to a pat down?
We're going to follow our protocol.
Can I see the written protocol, please?
No, you can't.
Why can't I see the written protocol?
Security information.
So you're saying if you get a false positive, you don't clean the surface, you clean the surface, you get a negative, I'm still subjected to a pat down?
Yes, because your machine alarmed one time. We're going to check your bag.
Can I see the calibration materials? What about the Verific? Did you use the Verific this morning?
Well, okay, here's the question. Do you want to follow the procedure for me to clear you to get on your aircraft, or do you want to continue to resist the procedure?
I'm not resisting procedures. I'm asking as a normal citizen. Did you follow the Verific this morning?
Yes.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, I know it's here.
You know it's here? Okay, do you have a log?
I'll go and I'll verify it myself.
Please, let's do that before you go touching my...
luggage at?
It's right here on my back. It cleared. Yeah.
I'll look at that myself.
Okay.
And I'll tell you.
And it's in a log?
It's in a log.
Okay. Because I'll do a FOIA for it. I don't understand why it comes back negative and you have to do it anyway. You have two competing results. One after you followed the contamination protocol and wiped down the bench that came back negative.
There's the done.
Okay, will you maintain it?
It's right here.
Okay, it'll be maintained?
Well, it's maintained in a file permanently. Yes.
Okay,
At the end
good.
of the month, they all go over to the coordination center and they go and record keep.
All right.
Yeah, they're all there. Come on over this way.
Hold your hands out for me, please.
Amanda,
Yes, sir.
could you check his bag for me?
Yes.
Interior ETD?
I
your
am
bag
on
up
the
here?
air.
Oh, you are? Well, then we're not going to have you do that.
Well, it's all right. You can walk through.
Nephriditis. Nick.
Ma'am, will you... I'm taping this. Will you acknowledge that you only sprayed down the countertop after I asked you after the first alarm?
I mean, interior on this. After
Okay, so you didn't do it after you got the alarm on the
I
thing?
didn't get any alarms, sir.
Okay, you only cleared it after...
I...
Okay. I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm just trying to get facts.
I did not get any alarms.
Okay. You know that there was an alarm over there on that gentleman's eye click, right? And then you didn't clear the top before you did it, right? Before you ran mine. Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
This man is very familiar with the machines we use and our protocol.
I teach it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I teach ion mobility spectroscopy. I don't know if it's a 400 or 500 that you have over there. They didn't follow contamination protocol. They had an alarm over there. They didn't wipe down the bench. Then they did my machine, placing it on the same bench that you had the false positive for. And then it alarmed, not shockingly, because of the Lockhart exchange principle. You know, it just exchanges things. That's what you guys are even taught on. And now and then he did it a second time, it came up negative, and now I'm being subjected to a search, an invasive search, and this is going to come up, probably going to come up as a positive too, simply because of the fact that these things are close to one another. It's just going to, and now I'm going to have to go through a pat down because you guys didn't follow protocol. And your name is Kendall Bradley. This is a great teaching thing for American Academy of Forensic Science.
Okay, so I'm going to need your jacket. I'm going to need your belt. Everything out of your pockets. He's going to test that device too.
Where do you want me to put it so things don't get contaminated?
Okay, well, we don't want to put it in that bin.
Yeah.
You can put it right here.
And also the bins are used by everyone. You guys don't.
We can't do anything about the bins being used by everybody. We spend all day long cleaning each bin
Yeah, I
every
know.
time a passenger touched it.
That's why you guys should think about what you do before you do it.
Well, unfortunately, our SOP doesn't allow for a lot of things like cleaning bins and all that other stuff.
I have to take off my belt, my boots.
everything out
Even
your
though I'm a trusted traveler, I have to do all this
Yes.
stuff.
And your mobile boarding, do you have a mobile boarding
No.
pass? Okay, where's your paper boarding pass? Because I want to give you the right pat down. Because there's two different pat downs we do for alarms.
Now, do you want me to touch it? Because
yes.
okay,
Yeah, you can reach into your bag and touch it.
because that's pretty silly. Because are you the supervisor?
You are pre-check. No, I am the supervisor. I'm the manager.
You're the manager?
Bob, I already gave you my name.
I know. I just wanted to know who the gentleman was, and that's why I was asking respectfully.
Okay, so you're going to get a modified standard pat down.
Which you can choose to have done here or private screening, whichever you'd rather.
I just wish you guys had followed protocol to begin with. That's why I'm taping all this. If you guys had just simply followed protocol the way that
My
you're supposed to.
understanding, you did.
You did. That lady Amanda, absolutely, I have it on video here, did not wipe it down before she went on to other testing. She admitted to it even on camera here. You need to do, you know what, do you have one of those complaint things? Okay.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Because this is outrageous. Because you guys didn't follow your protocol.
Slip those off.
What about the alarm? Was there an alarm on any of those items, sir?
No, not yet. Not yet. That's why we have to check them.
No, you have to follow protocol so you don't have to check them and take up 4 of your staff when it's the busiest travel time of the day.
Okay. I'm going to conduct the pat down of all the closed areas of your body. I'll use the front of my hands everywhere except for your groin and buttocks. That's where I use the back of my hands in the sliding motion. I'll be reaching into your collar and your waistband to clear those areas. I need to know if you have any medical implants, internal or external.
No,
Any areas of the body sensitive to the touch.
my private area.
Okay, well, I'll be very gentle there. I'm going to be screening your upper inner thigh, so I'm going to burn on the dime. You're a modified pat down. Like I said, reaching in your collar to clear that area. If you want a private screening at any time, you can move right in.
Let me ask a question. Are you denying me boarding if I opt out of this? If I say I don't want to do this? You're denying me boarding and you're denying me boarding.
That's part of the procedure. We will,
Okay.
if you deny the pat down, that's your right. That's your constitutional right to deny the pat down,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll involve the next step,
Which is,
which is going to law enforcement to have you either comply or they'll walk you out through the exit.
so you're denying me boarding if I don't
I'm
do
not
this?
denying you anything. I'm giving you the full opportunity to
Okay,
complete
I'm
screening
saying-
and the full
I'm not trying to be
opportunity
confrontational.
board the aircraft.
I know that you think this is confrontational. I just want to know my rights. My right, okay, is to say no. And if I say no, then you're going to call airport security.
Only because you're not allowing me to complete my protocol, which is to screen
Okay.
you fully and protect everybody. that's
Understood.
boarding the
I
aircraft.
understand that, and that's important. But you didn't follow your protocol to begin with. On tape.
And that's where we disagree. But still,
Okay.
we need to finish to be able to have you get on
Understood.
your way.
Just so I'm clear, and I want to get both of you guys on here, even though it came back negative the second time. It came back negative the second time. This man said so on tape. Negative the second time. I still have to do
So
this.
your baggage has cleared. You need
No,
to finish
this
clearing you.
laptop came back negative the
You
second
have
time.
completed, as you just saw and just taped,
The third time.
a long process, in your words, to complete the process. We would like to finish the process by finishing the screening on you.
And if I don't, then I can't board.
And we can't. We're not done yet. We have to finish the process before we can get you going.
Okay.
We'd just love to get you going,
Okay.
so you can have a nice day.
I'd love it if you guys would follow your protocol,
I understand that.
but
Is this part of your company protocol?
I'm sorry?
You work for?
I'm sorry? Let's
What
hear that
proto-
again.
What protocol are you following?
The United States Constitution.
Okay. Just curious.
And you guys don't
So,
follow your own protocol.
would
It's
you
all
like
here on
to-
tape.